everybody, the Robot Fighter's here, and today we're gonna do a video that's kind of different. This video is me putting batteries in all of my walkie-talkies from PJ Masks. So from PJ Masks, which is these guys, 4 of them of course, because I duplicated each combo pack. From PJ Masks, sorry about that. And there's no way I can screw in this one because if you look, that is broken. So, from PJ Masks to Mandalorian to Police Patrol to Frozen, Spider-Man, and of course these, which these are kind of unknown. These walkie-talkies, I found them at, I think it was Dollar General or that other place, Family Dollar. I have no clue. So yeah, that's all that. And now, this video is not about me testing them. It's me putting batteries in them. Now guys, you may be asking, how am I going to test the batteries if I do not have a battery tester in hand? Well, an iDog. An iDog, yeah, an iDog. That's silly, isn't it? An iDog with no tail. I bought it at Goodwill with its tail, but I lost the tail, so I'm using it as a battery tester. Now, in order for me to test it, I have to use the motor mechanism. So here we go. Starting with batteries. And in order to store them is this big bag. I think it's a Cane Quest bag or a Braille Challenge bag because I am visually impaired. And I'm a Braille reader. So if you guys notice it on my eyes. So we're not gonna do this quickly. So guys, if you guys can't handle this video, then just hold on, sit tight, and you're gonna need some popcorn and all that because this video is gonna be so long. Okay, guys? So let's begin. We're gonna start with the mysterious walkie-talkies, which are not these. Wait, these. Okay. You can guys see it's missing the screw. And the switches easy to flip. There's some other switches are hard to flip and they're sensitive, so I'll put it to this side. Hold on. So here we go, people. We're gonna not dismantle the toy, but we're just gonna do this. Watch. See? You can guys see on the screen all the walkies. Screw that. And now we're gonna test out our batteries. We got this heavy container of pork-rinds. You know what those are? Those delicious, those are kind of chips. They're kind of like chips, but they're different. They're like for pigs. In Spanish, we call them chicharrones, if we don't remember that word in English. So I'm a Spanish speaker. So if you guys need any words that I can say in Spanish, this is not a live stream, but I think I can use this as a streaming ability. But oh wait, there goes my other iDog. But we're gonna use this one for that. That's my story pal. I'm gonna turn it off. That's one of them. Give me a second. Which one is it?
Hi there. What should we listen to first?
I'll have to turn that off. So here we go. Which one is it? Oh, it's this one. Ta-da! Turn that off. Next, we're gonna grab this. Oh, that's my Guardians of the Galaxy. And the iDog is still going. That's a little bit disturbing. Here we go. Here we go. It's that the button gets pressed all the time. And that one goes off again. Oh, the tail is sensitive. That's why I can tell. It went off again. I think it's the one all the way on the top. Let me check. Yeah, both of them went off already. So here we go. That's the better moment for the dog. So let's begin. Enter the code. Just kidding. There's no code. So let's begin putting the batteries in and not waste our time. I'm going to have to check how it works. This is how the battery should be. Like this. You can guys tell that the tip is supposed to be like this. Not how it's supposed to be. We want those types. Not just the technical types. Here we go. Now we got this one. Now, to test out the doggy, we must put the battery in right there. But in order to test it, we're going to be moving the switch, try me on, so we can test out the speed of the motor. And if it's perfect, we're going to keep it as it is. Okay, guys? So let me show you what I'm talking about. To let you know, we're going to use the speed of the motor. Here we go. Listen. Oh. That's not that fast, okay? But we can figure that out for a second by taking the batteries out. So you can tell that's not the speed we wanted. In order to put the batteries aside, we're going to keep them at a certain area. We're going to keep testing. Alright, guys? Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Alright. We're going to lock it. But, gosh, these battery compartments for the iDogs are so difficult to put inside. Oh, I can see what's happening. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Okay. Okay, that's enough testing. So, why don't we mix and match it? That's a great idea. Let's match this one. Mix and match it. Okay. Bonkers, yeah. Bonkers is right. I don't want to swear, but here we go. Oh, I think that's the fastest speed I can get it to go. So I think batteries can make it go at a certain speed, okay, guys? At a certain speed it can go to. So we're going to put them in this walkie-talkie and give it a test. Oh, it landed on my bag. Here we go. We're going to be counting as we put them. Whoa, it works! Hello! Very clearly that the antenna, when you touch it, it's a sensitive antenna, so let's turn that off. It gets disturbing, guys. That's weird. And it's normal for it to be that speedy and a little bit disturbing. Not bad words, but that's good to note. I'm saying the word speedy because it needs speed, okay? The speed of the antenna depends on how it goes. So that's one already down. So we're going to put it inside this bag. So it's complete. Just confirm that it's completed. We're going to put that in there. Here we go. Boom. Now that keeps the bag steady. Next, walkie-talkie. It's one of these. The same thing. Put that there. Hold on. Sorry if I can put my fingers on the camera so that you can guys tell what I'm doing. Here's another. Oh. Let's see what a cap sounds like. Yep, I hit the ground with it. There we go. There we go. And keep it upside down for this reason. You may want to keep the walkie-talkie upside down for technical reasons. It's a ghost phone, so you dial, look behind you. Just kidding, guys. It's not really Halloween yet, but I'm just being silly. There we go. Batteries out in the iDog. Next. 1. Oh, I can feel the spring. 2. 3. Oh. Oh, wow, it's so squeaky. Here, let me test it first before we do something. Let me test out the audio file. Give me a second. Let me grab what we need. Here's the compartment for it. Oh. Here we go. We're going to turn this on and I want you to guys hear it. I'm going to get close to the microphone on the phone. Right about there. And it fell. Hello? Yeah, it sounds awkward because it's the antenna that is acting weird. I'm trying to... Sorry, guys. Hold on. There we go. Now you guys can see me. Sorry. See? The audio is still a little bit distorted, but I can handle it. And then we're going to this one. See, it's the sound quality. And we'll move this antenna a little bit like that. Okay. Whoa. 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 See, this one doesn't have it at all. It doesn't have that feedback, but this one... Oh, it's not touching the antenna. That's why. Huh, okay. Keep those turned off for now. Next set of walkies. Now, one of these ones, of the ones I have in the bag, which could be one of these two, it has the speaker in bad quality. Let me grab that for a second. Let me grab... These is an example. So I think in the back here, we got some more. Oh, there goes my phone again. Sorry, guys. It's hard to keep this standing because of the tripod. The tripod is hard. There we go. Now you can guys see it, but I'm going to move the walkies in front of me. Instead of having a few in the back, we're going to have them all in front of me. That's good. Okay, guys? Perfect. There we go. There we go. We're going to... Here's another. Here's another one. Next, we're going to need the iDog. iDog time. Yeah, random AAAs. And if we need to change them, I have this AAA things. You're going up to there? You're making a withdrawal? Hands off! That's not yours! Ha ha ha! Here we go. Uh-oh. It's not fast. Yeah, it's okay. I can keep it in this speed. I don't have enough, so that's why I don't barely do things with these items. You know. Let's try putting them inside and see what it does. This battery seems light. I don't know why, but it's so lightweighted. Seems okay. Just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Hold on. Yeah, it works. Once we get the fourth one, we're gonna get it started. Next, walkie-talkie. And which one is it? Well, let me show you with my hands because I'm blind. This one is the one we needed. I think it's this one that has the rattly speaker a little bit. The speaker's not blown yet, is that it's just something I was aware of. But it doesn't bother me because I'm used to things like this. Here are 2 AAAs that I found in the box. This is not really new. Is that these are AAAs I have used, and a few batteries I'm going to need them for my robots. So my robot collection, it's in the garage, so I'm going to have to say that for a second. Hold on. Alright. Ready? Press. Whoa, that's fast! I cannot believe it. That was a little bit fast. Come off, wherever you are. Let's see here. Which one is it? Is it this one? Oh boy, I didn't realize I have a screw in it. That was funny. Maybe I have to take off that screw and keep it somewhere else. Okay. 1 here, 2 here, 3 here. Alright. Take that out. There we go. Pull that. And here we go. And where's the iDog again? Oh, silly me, I don't have the iDog with me. Just got it on top of my lap, and I didn't realize that at all. So, put that there. Put this there. And here we go. Now, I'm going to tell you issues with these ones. Not only they're tiny and, like, there's also a bit of the world's smallest ones. But, I can explain this very carefully. There's some that's so tiny that they don't have enough signal. So I'm going to try to do this. Hold on, guys. Let me test it first. All right. Yep, that's the one. Now listen to this one. Doesn't have enough distortion, but it's okay. Oh, wow. Whoa. But it's okay. It just seems working fine. Yeah. All the blowing makes me happy. So it's similar to a drum set, but drum kits, they don't look like this. Now, for these, I'm gonna do the next one. I'm gonna do, these are a little bit different, and I'll show you why in a minute. These use 4 AAAs instead of 3. And the switch is on the right. You can hear, this one clicks more. And I'm going to compare it to that switch. Listen to this one's switch. While listen to this one's switch. See, it's louder and clear and smaller. Than this. So that gives you an idea of what we're doing here. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I mixed and matched batteries. Which I'm not supposed to. If you mix and match batteries, it's going to do something bad. If you overcharge batteries, it's going to do something even badder. So remember, do not overcharge batteries whenever you're using them. I think this last battery, it's dead. Let me have a look. Because if it is dead, I'm going to put it to the side. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to press it. Oh no, it's not dead. Okay. Put these in there. You guys didn't see that, but I slammed the battery inside because it's not broken. It's that it's just a habit. Because some people like to slam batteries in, and I don't. But I just do this. See, it's a lot more simple and easy. I'm gonna grab another battery. This one. We're gonna test it. Oh, look at that! It works. That's good. I got the battery cap because I don't know where it is. There we go. Next, we're gonna grab this and yeah, the little bolt that holds the screw in place. I think it's a nut or a bolt. No, bolts. No, bolts are like a type of big screw. A nut is something that keeps a screw in place. If you didn't know that. If you guys don't know that, I can keep it. Let me show you with my other phone. It's Siri. How do nuts and bolts work?
Here's what I found from Hunker.com.
Listen.
Nuts and bolts are designed to hold two or more objects together. They work by inserting a bolt through the two objects and then fastening a nut at the other end of the bolt.
See? So that's what it is. But this one is a screw, not a bolt. A nut is basically like a piece that it's kind of like in the shape of a like I don't know. It has like 6 sides, a hexagon, I suppose. No, either pentagon or a hexagon or an octagon, depending on the size. So that's how a nut works. A nut, it works with screws for my toys. Like for example, my Cosmic, when I got it, not only it was loose, but the nuts on each of them, the nut that holds the compartment in place, it was taken off. And almost taken off, and I was able to recover that nut. And it's somewhere lost somewhere, both of them. Just giving you guys a little comparison. So give me a second. Here's one here, second battery, the third battery, and here. I bet it's gonna do something. I bet it's gonna do something interesting. Here we go. Drop the screwdriver again. Let's see. Whoa! Let's give it a test. It was a loud pop. Wow, that was a good test. I always move that piece all over the place. It's easier to... Let me get that screwdriver. Here we go. Okay. Now, I think it got a little stuck, but I'm gonna... Pardon me! Hey, that was just fake, not real. Sorry, guys. I shall tell you that. Here we go. We're gonna unfasten that. If you guys think that this video is too long, let me know in the comments. Now, I'm not gonna show in the screen my iDog battery testing because we know how an iDog looks like. We're just gonna show the screen, the insertion of the batteries in the walkie-talkies. Just giving you guys a heads up. Watch. There we go. And one more. And it has to be something like this. There we go. And that works. Oh. Again, I'm going to do this. Yeah, lots of places like this, they sell walkie-talkies for kids. It's kind of neat. Oh. No, we do not. We do not want to mess up this screw. If you look, that's what I almost did. Works. Drop it in. Oh, yeah. Allow me to demonstrate. Watch the light bars closely. Look at that, already dead. Is this battery popped already? Like corroded? Oh no, it's electricity that's flowing in it. So if a voltage drops on me, so here we go. Go. This battery. Yeah, we almost did a mistake. There, let's give it a test run. Whoa! We're doing. Oh. Yeah, you can see that face. He looks happy. We're gonna lock that off. There we go. So I'm gonna pick this up now. Third walkie-talkie for PJ Masks. With Frozen was also mentioned. So we got like 6 types. Power Patrol, or no, Police Patrol. Frozen, Spider-Man, Mandalorian, PJ Masks, and those walkie-talkies I showed you, which I may have to check soon the type. They come in a variety of colors, which I saw them at sorry about that, guys. I think it was Dollar General. Let me test it. What look at that? Yeah, I barely enjoy putting screws in my items because it gets annoying. And this one got the same issue, where the bolt came off. Why would the bolt come off like that? Yeah, that bolt came off again. Now I have a set of 2 that don't have the bolt, and a set of 2 that have it. That's bad. It used to work fine, so I'm gonna. Here we go. I think the iDog battery compartment fell off again. Oh, okay. That's right. That screw came off, so. Let's throw this in here. Let me grab this, okay? Let me grab. Oh, I think I. Oh, my big iDog went off again. But it's okay. I'm trying to ignore it. Sorry, my head was facing down, so. So, I gotta say. So far, guys, we're in a good process. Next walkie.
11.
PJ Masks. Here. Grab that. It was way behind there. That's not a good thing. There. We're gonna make them as a messy thing. There we go. So you can all see them all. So we've gone 8 so far, guys. And we're trying to get to 24 walkie-talkies. Right? Putting these in there. Unlocking it. Unlock that off. Pull that off, by the way. Oops. Oh, iDog first. Okay. I didn't realize that. Sorry. Balloon. Yes, you heard me right. Balloons. Think of blowing up a balloon and then it deflates, okay? Globophobia is what it's actually called. Globophobia. Now guys, remember that video I made with the question about the Mighty Megazord Roar, where I said that on TikTok they said that? I think it was true. It's still going because I'm flickering the switch. That's kind of cool. Do that. Thank you. Thank you. Look at the process. And one more, I think. Boom! It works. PJ Masks, walkie-talkies are set to go. Okay, it's set to go. Doobie-doobie-doo. Doobie-doobie. Yes, if you're asking yourselves, why don't I test the AAA extra? That's because I do not have 4 AA's AAA's for an iDog. I only have 3. So I grab an extra battery from my battery box, and that's it. Now, I'm not going to do a video like this for my robots because it takes a very long time because I want to do this quick. Next, walkie-talkies. These. Police Patrol. You can see on the screen right there. And in order to open this one up is so easy. You just have to pull this down, this button, with a screwdriver or something that has this little hole that fits in there. You press down on it, push down, and it unlocks. And I'm going to show you in a second how to lock it back into place. Yeah, I'm not showing you guys how I put the batteries, because they go in his backside. That's inappropriate for an iDog, okay? The iDogs, they don't go in his backside. They're supposed to go in a certain area. And that's not good, okay, guys? iDogs are not supposed to have their battery compartments on their backside. Just giving Hasbro and Sega a heads up. Here we go. Wow. Here we go. I didn't poop myself, sorry guys. Oh! That screwdriver is alive! Alive! Uh-oh. See, every time I drop it, it still falls out. I was born to be alive. Magnificent maggot. I don't have it, and I don't celebrate Halloween, guys. If you guys ask me if I do, I don't actually celebrate Halloween. So, just giving you guys a little heads up. So, here we go.
Camera button.
We're gonna grab this. Do I have enough time? Yeah, I do. Let's give it a test. Before it goes off. Yeah. Works! Ha ha! It's a toy, not a real thing. But you know what's funny? That Mandalorian, Spider-Man, and Frozen. And just to give you a little reminder, there's also Ryan's World, the newer Spider-Man variant, which came out last year, for the Spider-Man movie that came out last year, and the JoJo Siwa version. I don't have those 3. I just have the older ones for Spider-Man, Mandalorian, and Frozen. I do not have the other 3 models that I said. I saw the Ryan's World models on YouTube. The other 2 models, I saw them at Walmart. So, I missed actually my chance to get those. That's kind of weird, okay, guys? I lost my chance. Here's 1, 2, and then the third battery, which is this one. I think these are the most voltage ones I got. I call this voltage because of how I decided to do that. Okay, guys. So give me a second. Let me get my screwdriver. Did I put the compartment on this one? I think I did. Yes, I did. Okay. Grab that. Grab all of these. Yeah, it's that one. Ta-da! We're gonna put this in. Push down. And there you go. Sorry for all the mess. Mom was painting the house. I'm just giving you guys a little reminder. Sorry I said that so late. Here we go. Let's give it a turn. We're going so far, so good, guys. Oh boy. Why isn't it popping off? Boy, oh boy. Haha. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna restart again because I didn't even hit the screen. Hello? Oh, battery was a little bit poked out. That was funny. I did that for an alarm. That was funny. Could there be a code to crack on these walkie-talkies? It's just a curiosity, guys. It's just curiosity that I have because there could be a code to crack these. The eye dog. His head. I'm not going to show you guys how I'm putting the batteries in the iDog because, you know, it's going to be hard work to show that. Now I'm going to see if it works. We're going to aim it at the camera only when you're doing this. We got some power. Okay. Next walkie. Number 3 for this one. And watch how I push. I push this down on there. And I'm gonna... There we go. You know, guys, I've seen a video of Loops, the game Loops, and somebody had a bunch of these iDogs, but the knockoff ones, I think. Oh, I lost the compartment. Oh, here it is. Listen to the click when I attach it. Hear that? Now we're going to test it. Nice. Note that the loud click is when I attach it to the compartment itself. Ah, the iDog has gone off again. Note that these iDogs don't have an off position, so that's the only issue. They just have chiming on, so that's the bad news. There we go. I'm gonna grab 3 of these for the last one. Now, we're gonna grab this, and then once we grab that, we're gonna need to put this in here. Watch. See how it's spring-loaded? I'm gonna do this, clang it in, push it down, and boom. You didn't guys see that. But visually impaired people, just listen to what I'm doing. People that are sighted, you can guys see what I'm doing. Okay, just giving you a little heads up. So, next. Alright. No! iDog first, okay. Okay. Again, I'm going to show you where the back goes. I mean, this is not a good thing for an iDog. The only bad thing about iDogs is that all they have to do with battery compartments is the placement. That's something we need to be aware of for the company to be known as. So here we go. Lock it. Ugh. Test number 1. I hope these batteries are not low because I hadn't used them for a long time. And I want them for my robots. That's the only thing I want to use them for. So here we go. You point this direction. And... Okay, I'm having a... You know what they should have done for these? The iPig. Because it's a pig. That would have been awesome. This video is not for the... Oh! Ah, this is the first time I got some powerful water. Just kidding, guys. It's not water. It's just... Oh. Now, guys, this is the last one. Oh, I dropped it again. This is not a part 1 or part 2. This is a little video, a long video for you guys. Hold on tight because you guys are gonna need popcorn, and I mentioned that in this beginning. And at the end of this video, we're going to talk about something serious that happened to me yesterday. It works. And actually, I'm going to do it now. So basically yesterday, I think it was last night, I made a video of me tapping my drum kit very softly while my toy birds, which are the ones on the, on my dresser, that they're hanging on my glass mirror. And I had them all turned on while the repeating parrots are repeating the sounds. And in the comments below, someone said something bad. And I'm not going to say what it actually means. I'll just say the initials. They say the W, then the T, and then the F. I do not swear at all in my channel. Do not do that in my channel because that's something bad to do, okay? Please apologize. Whoever did this, apologize because I had to report it. I had to report that clip because all I want to do is have some nice comments and not something bad and disrespectful. Because, I actually did this for fun. Because I wanted my channel for fun, funny things, craziness, That's part of my channel. It's nothing bad. Who cares? I mean, who knows? I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about. Whoever did this, please apologize. Next walkie-talkie, and I'm going to count you guys how many walkie-talkies I have left. 1, 2. Okay. 4 for Spider-Man, and we're going to start with those. Then we have 5, 6. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Let me put this phone up. I don't want to cut this off, but there you go. There we go. Alright, guys, so we got 1, 2, 3. 4 for this one, 3 here, and then the 4th one has to be somewhere. So actually we got 4, 4. Oh, here's the 4th one here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's it, guys. So we're almost done. Which ones are we going to start with? Spider-Man. We don't want to show you guys how I'm doing this because it's just a long process. I just love this video. It should do something. It's time. It works. Nicely made. Here we go. And it seems top heavy comparison to this. Because with batteries, it's heavy. And what do I mean by heavy? Well, heavy, heavy, heavy. Heavy for some people like me because I'm not a heavy person. I'm a happy guy. I'm not a disrespectful guy. Okay, guys? Please, be nice to my channel. In another video, we're going to talk about it, okay? So, here we go. Why are we so far so good? Is there a reset button on the iDog? I may have to ask the experts to tell me if there's a reset button on these items. Hold on. This, and this.
It's blood-slinging time.
Oh, now I lost its battery comfort. Oh wow, I touched my ankle. I thought it was a broken toy, and it was that the iDog went off. See, this toy works. Try it again, okay? I'll do that a little bit because I noticed that it's coming off. Next walkie. You have to reach all the way inside the bag because, if you guys don't know this, all my AAAs are way in the bottom. Alright, guys. And even on the top, which I cannot feel that much. Now guys, this video is similar to the one I made of me putting batteries in my Star Wars animatronic figures, which was a huge hit. But you guys didn't get to see all my figures.
It's blood-slinging time.
That's the lowest one I've ever had for low pitch ones. works. Oh, I'm gonna move it. I have to move it a little bit away. This one, on the other hand, is the highest pitch out of all of them. You can guys tell. Here we go. Next, attach. Alright guys, here we go. Huh? Ah, no sound. Now I'll show you why there's no sound. Okay guys? We're gonna pull this out. And ta-da! Voila! This thing didn't have a battery in. The world is spinning. So far, so good, guys. No fails whatsoever. And how come, I gotta tell you, why do I have a lot of fresh batteries in this bucket? That's because of my robot collection. My robot collection, they need batteries. And I'm going to show you something cool once I put this one in.
It's wet slinging time.
See? It fits in nicely. Yeah. Next. Who wants to be next? Disney Frozen. We voted for that one. After I got an idea, what if I do this? I keep the frozen ones upside down without unscrewing them. That's cool. Here we go. Starting off with that one. So, guys, here we go. I have to reach all the way down. Oh, we're going to reach it. Here we go. Like I said, I don't want to show myself putting batteries on iDog Mini. I don't know what color this is, but it looked cute. Oh. Okay, that's weird. Oh, Merry Christmas. Why are we still in good condition? I'm going to show you guys how I put batteries in this thing. Oh, I'm stepping on it. Okay. I look at Rebel Sapien grabbing it.
I believe in you, Elsa, more than anyone. And Queen Elsa. What would I do without you'll always have me? Oh no, what happened? We'll fix it together. There's a voice. You hear it too. Don't worry. I'm Anna. It's amazing.
Yeah, Yeah, can I guys tell you? Distortion. Let me see what happens when I put another. It's still distorted, but we're going to try this.
I believe in you, Elsa.
Let me try this one. Yeah, I think this walkie has that issue where it gets distorted.
Queen Elsa of Arendelle.
Yes, it did. It's the same lineup as the microphones, E-Kids, but it's a different type. Okay, guys? Let me use the toucher. Works. My Mickey Mouse microphone. Yeah, I dropped my iDog and its cap. Its battery cap. Yeah, now what am I gonna do? Okay. Next. I'm scrolling through batteries in this bag. We're gonna have this one close. And we're having another set of 3, okay? Another set of 3 beside us. In case if we need something else. And 3, which is this one here. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Lock it into place, guys. And drop. Here we go. Oh, look at that. We're still having a lot of power. Well, less power than what we expected to be, but, you know. Next, Frozen. Disney Frozen walkie-talkie. Yeah, I cannot believe that this video is like an hour. It's gonna be so long. No! I didn't even have the camera. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Here.
I believe in you, Elsa, more than
See, this one doesn't get distorted compared to that other one I have. Next, battery compartment. We're gonna test these 3. Yeah, we're using an iDog for this. We're still in good condition. There we go. And pull this off. Ooh. Oh, I realized why. I did not take out this one's battery compartment yet. That was the coincidence. Okay. Okay. Oh.
I believe in you, Elsa.
Yeah, I love that. None of the microphones say that, but there's a boombox from Frozen that actually says that phrase. And there's an additional phrase that none of the other toys I've seen, they say. Which is kind of a awkward thing. I don't know. Next. One more to go. Frozen. Yeah. And you know, for my V-Smile TV learning system, they should not have been discontinued in 2010. They should have kept going with it. Why? They should have made a Disney Frozen cartridge. Frozen Fever and Frozen 2. Yeah, you heard me right. Yeah. That would have been awesome. Let's pull this. Here we go. Pull these. No, not yet. We're going to test it. And keep going. We're gonna do... Oh, wow. We're still in power. Now, guys, I gotta tell you this whole history about toy dinosaurs and toy Mighty Megasaur. And you never knew this. Sorry if I mentioned this so late. Oh, okay. Okay, I did something wrong. Hold on. Yeah! We did get it to turn on in a few seconds, so I'm gonna... Oh? Yeah, that issue happened just today. The battery contacts are not getting happy. Now,
I believe in you, I've been Queen Elsa of Arendelle.
we're almost done here. Next, last but not least, one of our favorites. If you guys remember Star Wars The Mandalorian, then these are good for Netflix series. Now, just to give you guys a reminder, when you guys use these, the volume on these is down. Like, not the toy, but the audio, since it's a little bit different design. The design is different. I think these were different. Sold in different areas, I suppose. But I'm opening these up for more stability. And take this off. Yep. Here we go. Let's make sure. Yeah, this one needs taken off as well. Oh, there we go. Alright, guys, here we go. For last but not least.
11:45 p.m.
Alright. Here we go. We're gonna... 3. Here we go. And my iDog is somewhere. Here it is. And I would say in Spanish, sorpresa. That means surprise. Yeah. Okay, so I think these are not in good condition, but I'm going to try them anyways. Here we go. Well, that's weird. We still have power. Alright. So with these. Now I'm going to guys show you the layout on these. These go vertical. You can guys see it goes up and down, and it goes in a triangle. If you guys look at the other ones, it goes in the same direction, but it goes horizontal. Frozen and Spider-Man, they go horizontal. If you guys look at the other one I'm going to show you, which is this one, look at how the battery contacts go. We're going to put this one in, this one in, and this one in. Yeah, let's turn it on.
What's your highest bounty? I want my next job.
Yeah, you guys may remember that. So far, no, they don't. Hello? Okay. They are also walkie-talkies that use button cell batteries. If you guys never knew that. Okay. I think there is. Okay, let me guys tell you the history behind these dinosaurs and dragons that I have in my collection of robots. This is why I think this is a cool thing. Basically, if you guys look at an image I'm going to try to post soon, it's basically my robots, but if you look at the T-Rexes and the fire breathers, when you guys look at a fire breather such as Volcano, caldera, as they say it in Spanish, or the one they call cruncher, which is one that was sold at Target. Those three are actually confirmed to be not T-Rexes. If you guys look at a Mighty Megasaur, or the RC T-Rex from Discovery, or another dinosaur toy that has this particular soft-headed skin, that soft skin, that's confirmed to be a T-Rex. The dragon version.
What's your highest?
That's a little different concept. They're dragons all. All of them are dragons. They're headed with the soft skin. And same deal with those two.
What's your highest bounty? I want my next.
2 more to go and then we're done with this video. Alright guys, here we go. 1. Oh, my fingers almost got stuck in this box. Because, you know, there's a lot of batteries in here. Let me see. 2 and 3. Next up, we're going to do this, okay? If these batteries are dead, then that tells you that we have a fail. I bet these batteries are. Let me test them first. Just make sure they're fine. No! Huh. That's pretty awesome. This battery is a little bit flat a little bit. Look. See how this battery looks in good condition versus this one? Yeah.
What's your highest bounty?
Guys, you never see this, but watch how the battery compartment looks. This is like, these walkies are different since they're Mandalorian styled after. And these battery compartments, they have the vertical sign. Those are the ones that I showed, like I said, Frozen and
What's your?
okay, Frozen and Spider-Man. They have the battery compartments all what do you call it? All horizontal. Let me get this. It's setup is easy. There we go. 1 more to go, and then we're done for the day. Okay. Actually, let me just do this. Two more because I'm gonna need these 2. Here they are. This is gonna be hard because I think these batteries are low. Let me have them a little look. Here he goes. I cannot believe what I've done here. Every time I test out the batteries, they're all in good condition. Next, we're gonna attach it. We're gonna pull this off. And as you know, the screwdriver got a little stuck. Ooh. We're gonna... Oh. Oh, there we go. Here's the last 2 AAAs. And now, we're gonna put them in. Now this one is poking out a little. Let me show you. Huh? Oh, it's not poking out now. Why? That's cool. How wild is that? Pretty wild, huh? I think it's pretty cool. You turn it on.
What's your highest bounty? I want my next.
It works. So guys, ta-da, I think that's all I have to do with this video. Show you guys how I put batteries in my walkie-talkies. If you guys have any questions on why this video was so long, then that's because I was putting batteries in my walkie-talkies. So I hope you guys have a great day. No, great evening. Thanks for watching and bye.